Why does your Yelan have an attack percentage sans? Dude, only 2.5 rows of upgraded artifacts at AR 55. Only one 5-star weapon that's above level 80. That's all we have to work with. Oh my god, this account is gonna be hell. Hello and welcome everyone to another video. In this video, I'm gonna be fixing one of the hardest accounts that I have ever fixed in my entire fixing career now. The biggest issue with this account is we definitely do not have enough characters to play around with because, as you can see, we've only pretty much got one DPS character here, which is Mavuika. And we somehow need to figure out 2 teams so we can beat the Abyss here. This is going to be really tough. But anyways, today we're fixing Kill Switch's account. They've been playing this game pretty much since release. 5th of October of 2020. But obviously they have not been actively playing the whole times. They took a break around Inazuma, came back around Sumeru, took another break, and eventually they came back around Notcry and Natlan's release. But obviously things were getting a little too hard for them to beat now with just one team. That's all I needed to hear to fix this account. So, do you think I can fix this account using only 38 fragile resin and 5 condensed? Well, stay tuned to find out. As per usual, the first thing we need to do is to set up some goals and plans for this account. Wait, what's that in the sky above Celestia over there? NordVPN? Are you tired of lagging while doing your Abyss to the point that you even get disconnected while just playing the game? Or maybe you heard the story about that one friend of yours that clicked on the free Primogems link and then they got their Genshin account hacked. Well, with NordVPN, you no longer have to worry about any of this. Using my affiliate code, you can get 73% off plus an extra 3 months. NordVPN even keeps your personal information private in case you're a mobile or a laptop player that uses public Wi-Fis a lot. So your IP will stay private, all your personal information will stay private. Don't miss out on NordVPN. Anyways, back to our goals and plans. The first thing we need to do is to have 2 teams with at least one fully built DPS in each of them. Well, in this case, it might not actually 2 fully built DPSs because I am not sure if we're gonna be able to build the DPS in the second team here, but we'll figure something out. For our second goal, we're gonna try to clear all the way till floor 11 while getting all the stars in each of the chambers, which would be their first time clearing anything above floor 9 since we don't see the history thing up here that should show it up. And now that we have all our goals and plans set up, let's see what this account has to offer. Alright, I'm going to start with the weapons as per usual, and we seem to have a few of them that aren't leveled, but we have weapon XP. Okay, we have a few. That'll be fine. Have Shenhe with her signature for some reason. And why are these weapons not locked? Dude, you could auto add them by mistake and like use them as XP. Like this Favonia's bow is not even like on any character. If you press auto add, it might just use it. Okay, so weapons, we don't have that many, but I think it should be enough for what we need. Let's move on to artifacts. Yeah, here's the problem with artifacts. We barely have anything and literally no XP pretty much or pieces for the strongbox. This is gonna be the toughest thing here. I usually don't pick accounts that don't have no artifact XP or artifacts for strongbox because it's a waste of resin to use so much of it just to get artifact XP. But we don't always have to max out all the artifacts to level 20 just to do floor 11, so I'm gonna give this my best shot. We seem to have a good enough amount of books, I believe. I don't think we'll need any more of that. If we will, it won't be many, but the Mora is a problem. We only have 1.5 million. We're definitely gonna need at least like 3 or 4 million for this account. Okay, we're gonna have to leave some of that resin for ley lines. Good thing we have condensed as well because that pretty much counts as a fragile now. 2 dream solvents, that could come in handy. Okay, could actually use his geo sigils and the animo sigils for Mora. We really run out. Okay, that's really good to know. All right, I think I've seen enough. Let me go check the character list. All right, so here I have a couple of options. I could run Mavuika with Yelan and Xingqiu and Bennett, but then she's not gonna have a secondary Natlan character and her burst will take so long to get back up. So my idea here was to go with Mavuika, Yansan, who's level 1, so it's gonna be hard to level her, but we are going to use Yansan because we need a second Natlan character. Vishal and Bennett, we are going to go for Overload Mavuika. This is the first time I ever play Overload on Mavuika. I've always played her either Melt, Vaporize, or just pretty much Mono Pyro. I never played her on Overload, but I think it's worth a try on this account because we definitely need a Yansan for her, and our options are limited here because I don't think Shenhe is gonna be the greatest for Melt. I get she's level 80 and she's got her own weapon, but her burst is barely gonna come back up and she only buffs Cryo. Alright, so that's team 1 situated. Now for team Team 2, I was thinking about a Hyper Bloom team. If I would use Baizhu as my kind of main DPS, or not really, but our main applicator for Dendro, and then I would use him with Yelan, Xingqiu, and then Kuki to apply the Hyper Blooms, this could be a really nice Hyper Bloom team. I mean, obviously Yelan and Xingqiu, they will be off field and they will be applying more than enough Hydro and doing damage too. And they're pretty easy to build too, because we can use a strongbox or just farm their domain for the same artifact set. Kuki is pretty easy. I always tried to go for Flower of Paradise for her, but I learned that if you go 2PS, 2PS EM, it should work just as fine. And obviously Baizhu is gonna be our sustain besides Kuki's healing as well, and he's gonna be our Dendo application. Normally here, if he wasn't around, I would use a Nahida or even a Kale or a Dendo Traveler, but I think Baizhu will do, and he's a good character in the future, and I'd like him to be built on the account. So all the supports I'll be building are pretty valid. The only thing I wish I could have built here would be a Xiangling, but I have no place for her in these teams. Also Mona, Aino as well, but nobody here can use Aino. Alright, I think I've seen enough. Let's get into the team creation. Alright, let's start with team 1. I'm going to put Mavuika's team first, because that's the one that has the actual DPS. We are going to put our level 1 Yansan and our level 70 Fischl. Very glad that she's level 70. That's gonna help me a lot in the long run. And our Bennett, where is Bennett? Do we have a Bennett? Oh yeah, there he is. Does he have a constellation by chance? Oh, C0, no. Oh, that's gonna be really bad. I'm gonna have to keep my Mavuika full HP. Let's just try not to lose as much health on Mavuika. And I think Yansan does heal as well with her burst. Yeah, I mean, she does heal, just not enough. We're gonna have to try to keep our Mavuika at full HP here for Bennett's boost. That's team 1 done, so let's move on to team 2 now. Here we are going to use Baizhu as our main Dendro applicator. Then we are going to use both Yelan and Xingqiu as our Hydro applicators and damage dealers. And then we are going to finish it off with Kuki, which is gonna be probably the most demanding character here, because we're gonna need to level her up really high. We're gonna need to give her a lot of EM, because she's gonna be pretty much the main DPS here, because the character that does apply the Hyper Bloom is going to be the character that does the most bloom damage, obviously. But that's team 2 pretty much done now, so the only thing left now is team subscribers. Oh, you guys should join this team. Alright, but we're gonna start out with team 1 because it's easier to move around the map with, and it does actually have a DPS character. Alright, we're obviously gonna start with the main DPS, so let's see what this Mavuika has to offer. Almost 2.4k attack, so I know for sure you're using an attack goblet. 71 to 140. Okay, if you have Obsidian with that 71, you're definitely overcapping on crit rate. Yeah, no pyro damage, you're probably using an attack goblet. Very low amount of crit damage though, but at least we're level 80, so we're pretty good on Ascension. I would get her to 90, but the resin amount is very low to go to level 90 with characters here. And we're only going for floor 11, so it should be easy with level 80 characters. Alright, let's see what weapon she has. Prototype. Actual, no other option at all. Okay, wow. Not really giving me many options, I see. Wait, can I maybe craft the titles Shadow and Fontaine? I mean, it's also double attack, but it gives you more attack if you're actually healed. Idle Shadow. Okay, I just need to get 6 of these bull fruits. Okay, that should be easy. Hopefully we'll have enough stuff to actually craft it. So let me go get these fruits first. Here we go. I just needed 4. Just gonna get a little extra just in case. Alright, Tidal Shadow, let's buy that. I'd like something, I should be able to learn it here. Oh, we do not have the billet. Okay, we maybe have one with a different color that we can exchange. Oh, only a sword one, dude. Yeah, oof. Okay, never mind. Alright, it seems that we're gonna have to stick with that prototype for now. Pretty unfortunate, but I would recommend for you to get the Tidal Shadow if you have the chance. Alright, but the weapon is level 80, so I don't need to worry about leveling it up any higher. Let's move on to the artifacts. Alright, at least we do have an obsidian set. That's good. Let me filter it. This is actually a pretty good piece. I don't have to change this at all. Feather is pretty good too. Quite a bit of EM, which is I guess not that great since we're going overload, but it'll still help. There's another piece here that I could try actually. Hang on, this might be worth a shot. Don't have much XP, so I'm just gonna go to level 12. Oh my god, I got even more elemental mastery. Never mind. Okay, wow. Well, if you ever want to play Melt on your Mavuika, this should be the piece you should upgrade and use. Alright, let's move on to the sands. Another really good one. You crafted this one with the elixir, actually. Okay. Okay, we're using an off piece with attack percentage. Do we not have anything with pyro? Do on Lumine, but it doesn't have much. This one on Xingqiu could be a little better, actually. Let me look at the circlet first. Do we not have any crit damage ones? Only this crit rate. Huh. So that's why we're overcapping so much. I mean, this attack percentage piece is not that great. Anyways, it's giving you too much crit rate. I will keep this one for Yansan to use later because she uses this set. And an attack percentage piece is going to be nice. And I'm just going to steal this one here from your Traveler instead. It's got 11% attack, so it'll be nice to have. I would upgrade this one, but all it has is crit rate and I'm already pretty much 100% now? Yeah, 102%. I'm still overcapped on crit rate. Would have been nice if we had a crit damage circlet, but unfortunately we do not. And although this is not the greatest build, I don't really have the freedom to just play around with artifacts here. So I think we're gonna have to stick with this build. We're only overcapping by 2.9%, which is okay. Very low amount of crit damage, unfortunately. But at least we have 46 pyro damage now, 2.1k attack, 180 elemental mastery. This build could be improved by so much, but I think it should be enough for floor 11. Alright, let's move on to her talents now. Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna want to upgrade that burst at least to level 7, and if I can, I want that skill to level 6. As the skill also buffs the donuts damage, the charge attack damage after you burst. Seems like I have the whistles. I'm just gonna need to do this domain a couple of times, and I'm gonna need to kill the weekly. Okay, let's just go get this domain maybe, what, 2 times using condensed? That should be enough to get this to level 7 and this to level 6 probably. Yeah, let's do the domain first and then we're gonna do the weekly boss. Luckily for me, since the new patch is out and Nefer just came out, all the domains are available for a short amount of time, so I could just do any domain at any time without having to worry about anything. Alright, although the team is not built yet, I'd still like to test it on my own first. Let's see how this does. Probably the worst kind of enemies to be playing mavuika against, but I don't think we really have a choice now. Yeah, this is gonna take forever, dude. Hang on. Let me quickly check if this Yelan is built enough. 68 to 105. She's got Skyward Harp. Full set. Little bit upgraded. Okay, I think she'll do better than mavuika here. I should probably just do matching, honestly. Alright. Why is baizhu dead? Just quickly heal him up. Anyways, matching was taking too long, so I'm just gonna do this on my own. I think I should be able to do it. Oh my god, that one run took forever, but at least we're able to solo it. Alright, one more run and I think we should have enough. Let's do this. Alright, there we go. Finally, this should be the second and last run. And I think this should be enough to get the skill and burst to what we need. And now all I gotta do is to kill this weekly boss one time, which I'm 100% not going to be able to do alone, so I'm definitely going to do matching here. And hopefully someone joins that can carry us. So why is she looking down? What are you looking at? Alright, we got a couple of nice individuals here. Hopefully they can carry us, because I know for sure I'm not going to be carrying anybody. Ouch, I almost died. What is this attack? I've never seen him get to this point ever before. At least we have a Kokomi healing us, so I think we should be fine. Pretty sure we would have died like 17 times without this Kokomi by now. Come on, just a little bit more. No, I just died. Go guys, you can do this without me. Oh my god. It's only Kokomi left. Why is she AFK? Kokomi, save us! Go, Kokomi, carry us! Let's go! It was all Kokomi. She carried us the entire way. There we go. We didn't even get the oh, come on. Couldn't this have been... Oh! Okay, whatever. We didn't get the pieces we needed, so we might have to use a solvent. We'll see. Okay, on the bright side, we do have the actual first-time clear rewards, so that's going to be pretty handy. So wait, I can get this to level 7 now. I don't need to use a solvent. Okay, let's go craft up the books. I only needed 1 gold book and the rest to be completely silvers. Okay, hopefully that's enough. Let's start with the burst. Let's get that to level 7. There we go. And now let's get the skill also to level 6. There we go, baby. Obviously, I could farm some more books. I could use a solvent. I could get these whistles, which I already have, and get it to level 8. But it's going to cost so much more and so many resources. And we need to be very resin efficient on this account. Alright, well that's mavuika pretty much done here now. 2.1k attack, 180 EM, pretty much 102 and 131 crit damage, 46 pyro damage, level 6 and level 7 on the skill and burst. Alright, although it's not that great of a build, it should be enough for floor 11. So let's move on to Yansan. Now Yansan, we're definitely gonna have to get her all the way up to Ascension level 70. I don't have to level her to 70, I just need to ascend her so I can get her her special ability here. So let's see, let's just level her up to 20 so we see what we need. Okay, I'm definitely gonna need a bunch of these Dracolites. Let's already get her to 40. Alright, seem to be okay on books, so hopefully we won't need many of that. Alright, I'm gonna need 14 pieces of this in total. That should be fine. If I go in someone's world that's level 9, we should be able to do it, and we're AR 55. Gonna have to revert this world level back to level 8 so I can join world level 9 people, and that way I can guarantee 3 drops out of the bosses instead of just 2. But before I kill any bosses, I'd like to get these Dracolites first. Okay, I'm gonna need 60 of them in total. Okay, these should be pretty easy. Let's go get them. I think this should be more than enough Dracolites now. Yeah, we even got 4 more extra. Alright, now it's time to kill this boss, but I'm not gonna do this in my world since... Oh, I was just preparing what I was about to say. I just got thrown off a cliff. Okay. Anyways, I was saying since we're on EU, I'm just gonna join a friend of mine that has world level 9, and we're gonna do the boss there. Let me get away from here so we don't get pushed over the cliff again. Alright, we ended up joining Bob, which is just me on my main account playing on my phone. It's gonna make it easier because I have Chaska on my account, which will make this boss die in no time. And in here I'm world level 9, so it will make things very easy. We're gonna be guaranteed 3 drops every run. Should be maybe 3 or 4 more runs because I think we already had a couple of pieces. Yeah, we already have 6 pieces and we need 14 in total, so just 8 more pieces. Literally 2 or 3 more runs and we should have this done. Now I'm just gonna sit back here and relax and watch Bob do the entire thing for me. Yep, guaranteed 3 every drop. Just 2 more runs and we should have this. Let's continue. Right, there we go. That should be the last run finally. Only 3 runs needed. There we go. We have 15 now. 1 more extra than what we actually needed. Alright, Bob, get out of here. Alright, I believe now I can get Yansan to 70, so let's ascend her. Should have enough books to level her up. I'm just worried about the Mora. We've only got 1,000,000 left. It's not gonna be 1,000,000 very soon. Alright, there we go. Ascended to 70. I am not going to level her up. She only gets a little bit of attack, and that's all we really need on her. And it's gonna use so much more at 240k. We've only got like 700,000 left. I don't think I'm gonna do that. But I think level 70 Ascension is fine for floor 11, so let's move on to the weapon now. We have nothing on her. Do have 1 Favonius Lance here, even a Skyward. Wait a minute. Wouldn't this be really nice for her? I mean, it's double attack. That's literally all what Yansan needs other than energy recharge. But I can get her a Sands with ER after using elemental skill, causing attack to be increased by 3.2% per second. 6 times. Okay, hear me out. I'm just gonna use the Calamity Queller on her, but long term you probably just want to use this Favonius Lance. But your Shenhe literally has nobody she can boost here because she only boosts Cryo and you don't have any Cryo DPSs now. Like maybe if you get a Yaka or Risley or even Skirk one day you could use her weapon on her, but I don't think she can give you a lot for now. I mean, she can boost charge attack damage by a bit, but I don't know. I feel like it's not enough. Let me just get this Favonius Lance to 20 to see if we even have the stuff to level it up. Actually we do, but I'm not gonna do that now. Like I said, I think you should get this weapon to 70 and use it on her once your Shenhe has an actual Cryo DPS she can boost. But for now I am going to use it on our Yansan for this Abyss because this is a mean weapon for her. It's probably her best in slot actually because it gives so much attack and it's already level 80. So I don't think I'm gonna do anything there. I don't think I'm gonna try to go to 90. It's gonna cost so much. But that's her weapon resolved for now, although it's a little lazy. You gotta remember, we've only got 38 fragile resin and quite literally no artifacts or artifact XP, just the little bit we got now. So we're gonna need to be really resin efficient here. Alright, let's move on to the artifacts. I believe we had a couple of scroll pieces already. This one has attack percentage and energy recharge. Okay, I'll take this. Attack percentage here, no energy recharge. Okay, attack percentage. I think I'm gonna have to use an off piece here for ER. This is an attack percentage and it's not used on anybody. Actually, I'm gonna steal this one from Shenhe instead because it has some ER. I don't think we have any attack percentage goblet, only a 4-star piece. Okay. It's okay to use a 4-star piece now anyways, because I'm not gonna upgrade most of these pieces. I'm only gonna leave them at level 12 or something. We've got so many more other characters to worry about their artifacts to be upgrading this. In here, I want an energy recharge off piece though. Do we have that? Wow, really? None? Not a single 5-star piece? Dude, okay, wow. That's really bad. Okay. I guess I'm gonna use this energy recharge then. Okay. Can we use an off piece here with attack then? Take this one, yeah. Okay, we do have a full set now. Our goblet is already maxed out, which is nice. I do want to max this out though, because we really need the energy recharge now, especially since we're using an attack percentage weapon. Don't really care about the substats since it's just a 4-star piece, but I mean, if it gets a couple rolls into attack, that'd be nice. Can we get one attack roll? Ah, whatever. That's fine. Let's upgrade the feather though. That's really important. Just go as high as we can. 1 attack percentage roll. Okay, I'll take it. I'm not gonna go any higher than this though. I just used the level 20 piece to upgrade it. Now let's just use whatever we have left on this goblet. No energy recharge. Okay, that's literally all our XP. We're literally out of XP, bro. I could use this random defense piece to get it to 12. Ah, let's just do it. 1 ER roll. Okay, level 12 on the circlet. Maxed out goblet. Energy recharge. I really wish this was a 5-star one, dude. Oh, we need this. We need this energy recharge. It's gonna be so bad. But I mean, we have Fischl, and I guess she could be a battery for our Yansan. It'll work. It'll just be a little goofy, but at least we have a full set. Somewhat upgraded artifacts, but I can't really do much here. This is already more than I wanted to do anyways, so yeah, I think we're settling it for Yansan here. 2.5k attack, which is pretty nice. 161 energy recharge. Okay, let's move on to the last thing. Let's go to talent. Ooh, I'm gonna need more whistles. Okay, I'm gonna need to do this domain. Well, I'm gonna focus on her burst only, obviously, because of the max attack bonus. The skill doesn't really do anything. It just gives you more skill damage, and obviously a normal attack doesn't matter. So let's go do this domain. All right, since this domain has the pyro enemies and my only build character is Mavuika, we're gonna be using Bob's help one more time. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Right, there we go. That's the last run. 3 condensed use. Okay, I think we should have enough for Yansan. I don't think we're gonna need any more than that. Alright, Bob. It's time to get out of here. Alright, now that I got the books, I gotta kill some Natlan warriors, so let me quickly go beat up some of them. There we go. I think this should be enough now. I found pretty much all of them. There's just a few left now. Alright, let's go to the burst. Let's try to get that as high as we can. Should be able to get it to level 6 without any issues. Yep, perfectly enough. I would have even had enough to get it to level 7 if I ascended her one more time, but I think we're gonna hold on to that. But that's pretty much Yansan done here. 2.5k attack is really nice already. I just have a problem with that energy recharge, but it's gonna be okay because of what we're gonna do in Fischl in a second. Fischl's already level 70, so I don't need to level her, but she has no stats whatsoever. When it comes to her weapon, she doesn't have one, but we have a Favonia's bow. Now this could be really nice for Yansan, but at the same time, I really want to use the Skyward Harp on her, but I don't think I will because I think Yilan needs this a little bit more, and Yilan won't really need the energy recharge because she's gonna have both her skill and the Singsho skill as well, and it might be 2 skills because he has Sacrificial, so they'll funnel each other a lot of energy. I don't think they're gonna need energy recharge, so I think Fischl is gonna keep the Favonia's bow, and that should give us a good amount of energy for our Yansan because of the lack of energy recharge. Alright, since we have ER on her, let's see if we even have any artifacts we can use on her. Nope, we literally don't have a single golden true piece. Wow, okay, that's really bad. Can I maybe use 2-piece gladiator, 2-piece, I don't know, obsidian or something? No, I want a 2-piece attack or something, because I don't think I can get her a set here. Can I maybe just steal these pieces from Shenhe? I mean, dude, I'm sorry, I'm completely robbing your Shenhe out of everything right now, but she's pretty much useless for this account at this point because, like I said, you don't have any cryo damage dealers. Oh my god, you even have crit rate on your Shenhe. Was she meant to be a DPS character? Oh my god, wait, do we have any off-piece electro? No, just attack percentage. Okay. I mean, we're not gonna upgrade it anyways, so I might as well just take, I don't know, maybe this one here on Cookie because it has a little bit of levels, or this one on Jean instead. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just yoink this one, so at least we have a full upgraded set on our Fischl now. 2000 attack, that is insane, holy. 59 to 50, oh my god, we have more crit rate than crit damage. That's fine, that's fine. It's not really a proper build because these pieces are Shen has anyways, and you can just bring them back to her. But this should work. Let's go to talents. Can I get her skill up a little bit more? Level 7. I would farm this, but I am so greedy. I don't think I will. 2024 attack on official. 59.5 crit rate. 56 crit damage. 192 ER is nice. And we have a Favonius Warbow. So I think this build is okay for now. It's a scuffed one. You're obviously gonna have to put these pieces back and build her properly using a golden troop set once you farm that. But I don't think I'm gonna be farming it here because we still have an entire second team to build after this. And we have no artifact XP whatsoever. There's no way I'm gonna be able to upgrade her pieces even if I do get them. So, although it's a lazy build for this support, we're gonna already move on to Bennett, who we are going to try to get to 70. Do we have enough? We need 8 and... Oh, we need to kill one more boss. Okay. No, wait, that's 12. No, we already have the boss materials. Never mind. I just need to get 26 more wind wheels. Okay, let's go get them. These are really easy. All right, here we go. I think this should be more than enough now. Just gotta craft up some more of these gems, I believe. I might need to use some Dust of Azoth here. Alright, we should be able to ascend him to 70 now, so we can get his special talent as well. I'm nearly out of more. I'm gonna have to do ley lines soon. But at least our Bennett is ascended to 70 now, finally. Now, I would level him up, but yet again, he's barely gonna get any resources, and I don't even have enough Mora to do it anymore. Alright, but since he's ascended, let's move on to his weapon. Already a Favonius, which is nice, but... Oh, okay, I don't think we have a better option here. I mean, the Favonius that we have in our official is also R1, so I guess having two of them is not too bad. In case one gets unlucky, then the other one maybe procs it. Because it's only 60% chance at R1 to give us the energy. So let me see, can I at least level this up a little bit? I don't have the resources. I'm gonna have to do the domain. Okay, I will probably do it because I want this to be at least level 70 as well. We need the energy recharge on Bennett. So let's go do this. We're probably gonna do it what? Let's do just 2 fragile runs. I think 2 fragile runs should be more than enough for getting a weapon to 70. Alright, I believe we can do this on our own this time since it's just Hydro Slimes. Alright, there we go. Second fragile and last run. This should definitely be enough to get that weapon to 70 now. Let's just level it up right off the bat. Let's see if we're gonna need to even craft up anything. Probably not even gonna have enough to get it to 70 because of the Mora. We're gonna be stopped midway. Barely enough to get it to 60, but I no longer have enough to ascend it. I am completely out of Mora. I have enough to craft this though, so this will be fine. Okay, well, Mora is definitely gonna be a big issue. So I think we're gonna use... Let's just use 6 fragiles for now. I know I'm 100% gonna need more than that. But for now, let's just use 6 of them and upgrade the things we need to do. But it's okay. If we're gonna need more of it, we'll just do more ley lines. It's not that big of an issue. Alright, there we go. That was the 6th and last ley line for now. We're not gonna do any more than that. We've got 1,000,000 more. That should be enough for what we need at least to finish this team. Maybe a little bit of the other team as well. Alright, let's head back to Bennett's weapon. Let's ascend and level that up to 70. Obviously gonna level that up so we get that extra little bit of base attack and energy recharge. Alright, there we go. Alright, although I would like to get this weapon to 90 so we get maximum base attack and ER, I think we're gonna leave it at 70 for now. Although I would recommend you to get this to 90 straight away. It's a very important thing to have a lot of base attack on your Bennett. Not just normal attack here, but base attack that just comes from your weapon. That's how much your Bennett buffs. But obviously it's not gonna be that great without C1, so whenever you have a banner that has Bennett, you might want to do 10 or 20 pulls to try to get a C1. Alright, now that he's ascended to 70, he's got a level 70 Favonius. Let's move on to the artifacts. Already having a Blessed 5-piece for some reason. Oh wow, these are upgraded pieces. HP, defense. You have a healing bonus here. Why are you using defense when you have healing bonus? Even has double HP. Okay, since we have a 5-piece, I'd like to switch this for an energy recharge. Do we not have any more energy recharges? Not even a 4-star piece? God, you are actually kidding me. We have no energy recharge piece, not even a 4-star. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna wait until we farm artifacts for the other team and we're probably gonna get something there. Hopefully. Because if not, then we're pretty much cooked. I don't think this is enough energy recharge for Bennett. 189. We need at least 200, dude. That's too low. That's too low. Alright, we'll worry about his artifacts when we move on to the second team. Let's check his talents. Barely anything on that burst. Okay. Can't craft many of these books, but I can craft the insignias. Let me do that. Let's see how far we can go. Obviously, I'm only gonna upgrade the burst. Nothing else really matters. Okay, we're probably gonna need to run this domain maybe once, maybe twice. We need 11 more of these silver books to get this burst to level 6. I have to max it out. Let's go do this domain. Probably gonna use one fragile and then one normal resin run. I think that should be enough. Okay, here we go. Let's do this. Alright, there we go. That was the second and last run. I'm just gonna use normal 20 resin here. Alright, that should be enough. And level 6 burst Benny, baby. There we go. Although not the best build in the world, but this is actually a pretty good build for Bennett. I like this. If anything, I'd just like to come back to his sands later and give him an energy recharge one instead. Could be an off piece as well since we have a 5-piece set here. But anyways, that's pretty much team 1 fully done now. Everyone here is at least level 70 ascended. Mavuika's level 80, she's got a level 80 weapon. Alright dude, this is pretty cool. We can already move on to team 2. And of course we're already in Mondstadt again. Why does this always happen? Alright, let's start with our baizhu here. I know exactly what I'm gonna do with this baizhu. First of all, I'm obviously gonna have to ascend him to 70 as well, same as the other characters. He's not really gonna be the main DPS here, but I'm going to put... Where is it? Don't have any pieces. I'm going to put Deepwood on him, so he buffs Dendro damage, or decreases Dendro arrest for the enemies. And then when our cookie hits the hyper blooms, it will do more damage that way. And he's just gonna be our heal and sustain. I'm gonna use him for normal attacks. Both Heal and El Singsho will just be our Hydro application, also off-field. So everyone is gonna be off-field, it's just gonna be baizhu hitting normal attacks to apply more Dendro. Luckily for us, the Deepwood set works if you're on or off-field as well, so that's really nice. I don't have to be always off-field or on-field. But let's worry about that later. Let's try to get him to level 70 first. What are we gonna need? Oh my god. Oh, not the violet grass. Out of every flower, why do you need those? Okay, that's fine. I need 10, 20... I need 60 in total, so just 16 more. That should be doable. I can craft a lot of these. Okay. And I'm gonna need to kill this boss until I have 14 pieces. Okay. Which boss is this even? Oh my god, it's... Where is that? I have absolutely no idea what this is. Okay, I'm gonna have to check that later. Probably gonna do it on Bob's account anyways because of the world level 9. Alright, but I think I'm just gonna go get this violet grasses first. I'm gonna need 16 of them. I'll get those and then we're gonna do the boss. Oh my god, finally this should be 60, dude. Having to farm this without an Ahida or even a Chichi in your team is such a pain. I had to farm just 16 of those and it took me like 16 minutes or something. So glad I don't have to do this anymore. Now I'm gonna join Bob so I can do this weird boss, which I still have no idea what it even is. Alright, finally a Bob's World, and I remember what boss that is. He's so far away from the teleport point too, which is gonna be annoying. Let me walk there with my Chaska. Wait for me, I have short legs. Alright, I'm gonna have to put down a teleport point here. Sorry, Drake. I'll give you yours again once we're done with this. Alright, we're gonna need 14 pieces here, so I'm probably gonna have to use 3 fragiles. That's a little bit more than enough, but 2 fragiles wouldn't have been enough because we need at least 5 runs for this. Alright, once again, I'm just gonna sit here like a pretty princess and I'm gonna watch Bob do the entire thing for me. Let's do this. Oh, why are you attacking me? What? Wait, I'm gonna help. I'm gonna have to play on both mobile and... Oh, I just lost Chaska. Oh god, this is going tragically bad. Mavuika, help us. Oh my god, this is so bad to play on phone and PC. Okay, there we go. I think I'm gonna actually have to do this properly. I can't just sit and watch Bob do damage here. Oh my god. Okay, 3 pieces. We need so many more. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this without dying like 17 times. Alright, we're gonna play with both PC and mobile at the same time. Oh my god. I don't know what I'm gonna do here. Wait, I'm gonna not do anything with Bob at first. Let's break this one. Let's break this one as well. And can Mavuika break this on her own? Oh yeah, okay. And now I switch to Bob. Go Chaska, go. Why is he still getting his shield? Oh, okay. That should work. That's such a goofy thing to do, bro. I have to play on both devices. Oh my god, okay. Well, we're gonna probably continue doing this as long as it keeps working. Alright, there we go. Finally, the last run. We've got 15 pieces. This was the hardest boss I ever had to do so far. Thank you for the help, Bob. But it's time to let you go. Get out of here, Bob. Alright, do we need anything else? I think we're good now. I'm just gonna go craft up more of these Hollins. Okay. Alright, I think we should have enough to get him all the way to 70 now. Even with more, I believe. So let's see. It's already at level 60. Probably not gonna level him to 70. I'm just gonna send him here. There we go. Although he would get HP, which would help him with heals, I think I'm okay with heals because I'm gonna have Cookie as well anyways. I just wanted him to unlock his special talent. Alright, now that he's finally leveled, let's check out his weapon. Sacrificial Fragments, that's probably the best one we can use. Obviously, if we're using an EM character, this would be better. Do we have this at R5 even? Oh, only at R3? You didn't do the entire event? Okay, that's fine. But yeah, I think Sacrificial is the best option here. And it's already at level 70. I would make it at R3, but we've only got one more, and I don't know if I want to waste that. Might need it for another character like Sucrose or something, so I think we're keeping this at R2, hoping we get some lucky double skills so we get more heals and stuff, more Dendro application as well. But since he is leveled, his weapon is leveled, let's move on to the artifacts. I am definitely gonna have to farm the Deepwood domain because we have nothing. Let's see, we still have 26 fragiles left. Okay, still have Yelan, level 70 already. Xingqiu only needs one more level. Cookie is gonna need a lot though. Their weapons are gonna need a little bit as well. Some of these have artifacts, I guess, but oh, this is gonna be tough, dude. Barely any talents on almost anyone as well. Okay. No talents on him at all either. Okay, I think we're only gonna do 6 runs just to get the full set. If we get HP pieces so we get more heals, then hooray. If we don't, we don't. We just want to get a full set. Gonna have to walk to this domain actually. Let's go there. Alright, here we go. I'm not sure if I'm able to do this solo with mavuika's team, but I would like to try that first. And if this doesn't work, we're just gonna get Bob's help one more time. Oh, this is easy, dude. Never mind. Alright, here we go. First run of the day out of 6 of them. I'm just not even a 4. Oh my god. Oh my god. I mean, this is fine. This is actually an okay piece because we're probably going to use 2-piece EM, 2-piece EM on our Cookie. I don't think we're going to be able to achieve Flower of Paradise on her. So let's just lock these pieces with the EM. If we get anything here with EM, I'm probably going to lock it as well. Alright, 5 more runs. Let's do this. Okay, that's actually a usable piece. Attack percentage. Oh my god. I might have to save these pieces in case I get unlucky, just so we have a 4 set. Crit damage with crit rate. I mean, that could be an off piece for someone. Healing bonus. Yeah, I'm not getting the greatest pieces here, but we still have 3 more runs to go. Let's do this. HP, there we go. That's something I can use on him. Oh, wow, okay. That could be a really mean off piece for pretty much anyone. Okay, and an HP 4-star. I think we're good now. Hang on a minute. If I go here, let's take this HP circlet. Just any off piece HP percent. Got this 4-star piece here. This feather. And we can take, I guess, this flower with some energy recharge. And that's a 4-piece. Okay. I am probably not actually gonna upgrade anything on him. I mean, it will give us HP to heal more, but I really don't think this is necessary. We're gonna have Cookie as well for healing anyways, so we'll be fine. I'm gonna keep all my artifact XP for Cookie, Yelan, and Xingqiu. And even then, it's probably not gonna be enough for all of them, but yeah, no way I'm spending it on this character. As long as we have the 4-piece, then we're fine. Let's move on to his talents though. I wouldn't mind giving him a couple levels on his skill maybe, so we get a bit more healing. Okay, level 4, I'll take that. I could actually go more since I have the books. I just need more fungi. You know what? I'm just gonna go farm a little bit of that. It doesn't require resin. Or Xingqiu is gonna need a lot more energy recharge. A skill from Yelan and his double skill didn't even get him his burst back. That's gonna be problematic. Alright, I think I got enough now just to get this to level 5, and then the rest will just go into burst. Let's try to also get that to level 5. Okay, perfectly enough actually. I can even, you know what? I'm just gonna buy one with the Stardust. Let's get the skill to level 6. Why not? It's just gonna cost some more. It's okay. Alright, that's a pretty solid build for him actually. I would recommend for you to upgrade these pieces later. I mean, they're all HP percentage. That's pretty much exactly what you need for all his pieces anyways. The more HP, the more he heals you. His weapon is perfect. His level is okay for now. I think we're already good to moving on into one of our actual damage dealers in this team. Let's go to Yelan first. Already at level 70 with 30,000 HP. This is actually solid. 68 to 100, 174 ER, 64 Hydro. Dude, this is built. Level 70 Skyward. Can we get this to 80? It's gonna take a lot of time to get it to 80. I don't think I want to do that. We're just gonna get a little bit of more crit rate. The base attack is not gonna give her much anyways. What about artifacts? Actually have a full set. Upgrade it too. Oh my god, that is a good piece. Hack percentage. Okay. You have an HP percent one here, but it's not a good one. I can see why you wanted this, but yeah, I don't think it's worth using attack percentage on her no matter what, even if you miss out on 6% crit rate. Hydro off piece, okay. And HP circlet. Huh. We have 61% crit rate with an HP circlet? I mean, this is actually not bad at all. Wait, do we have any better off pieces here? No, not really. Only one other Hydro and it just has HP and ER. It's not better than this one. Yeah, I think we're gonna leave her like this. I mean, 61 to 105 is pretty good. Obviously would like some more crit rate, so maybe later switch this into a crit rate circlet instead. But for now, this should work fine. It has a lot of energy recharge too, which is nice for this set. Now, if I would have switched into Favonius Bow, like I said I would have earlier with Fischl, I would have no crit rate here. So I think this is fine. If anything, if you upgrade this weapon to 90, maybe get her even a crit damage circuit with a bit more crit rate, then you're gonna have a really mean Yelan build here. But so far, it's actually pretty okay. Although we're using an HP circlet, this is not bad at all. Good amount of HP, good amount of crits and energy recharge, hydro damage bonus. That's pretty much all you need. It doesn't matter how you set it up. Alright, let's move on to her talents then. This is pretty easy. She is level 70, so I can only go to level 6 on any of these. Okay, I think I'm only gonna get her burst to level 6. I don't think I want her skill to be level 6. I think level 5 is fine for that. Let's go do this domain. We're probably gonna have to run it, what? Another one fragile resin into one normal run? Yeah, probably. Let's go do this. I think we should be able to solo this with our Mavuika team as well. Older domains are usually a lot easier to beat. Yeah, thank God that Genshin doesn't buff the older domains. This is so much easier. Alright, I just need... Wait, is this enough? Hang on, let me go craft them up and check. Oh yeah, exactly just enough to get it to level 6. There we go. We actually could even get it to level 7 if we ascended her, but I don't think we can do that. Yeah, I mean, these pieces were pretty close to getting it to 80 already, but the problem is, these are the same pieces I'm gonna use on Cookie, and I would rather save them up for her, because I think I'm gonna try to get Cookie to level 80 here. I'll explain why once we get to her, but for now, our Yelan is pretty much done. 34,000 HP, 62% crit rate to 105 crit damage, 174 ER, 46 Hydro, using Skyward Harp at level 70, 4 set of energy recharge, and level 5 and level 6 on skill and burst. That's a really good Yelan build. Let's move on to Xingqiu. Now, Xingqiu is not really going to be that much of a damage dealer compared to Yelan, but I am going to still get him to level 70 so we unlock his skill. This should be easy. Okay, I'm going to need to kill Oceanid twice on Bob's World again. That's fine. Twice should be nothing, and then we'll worry about the others later. Okay, I am going to join Bob first, which is going to be a little problematic because my phone is at like 7% now. I need to do this really fast. And of course, out of every other boss, it had to be Oceanid, literally the slowest boss you can kill in the game, no matter how strong you are. Alright, let's start this up. Let's finish this quickly. I actually think I might have just messed up. I have no... Oh my god, why do I have all Hydra characters, bro? I'm actually trolling this. Alright, here we go again. I need to do this really quickly, dude. My phone is dying literally as I'm speaking. Oh my god, I just died. We have one run. We need one more. Oh my god, we need to hurry. We need to hurry. Dude, I have like 4% battery left on my phone. I need to do this really fast before it just dies. Oh my god, my phone just died. I'm at the last bit and my phone just died. I have to do this on my own. Oh no. You don't kill me. I have one character. I already lost Diona. Bro, die! Oh my god, finally. Wait, I'm gonna die. Give me away. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bob is already gonna kick me out. Let me loot this before I get out of here. Oh, I have to use a fragile. Okay, there we go. We have 8 pieces now. Now we can leave Bob alone. I'm gonna go put my phone on the charger in case we're gonna need Bob again. Alright, let's get that Xingqiu up, ascend it to 70. There we go. Not gonna level him up either, same as the other characters. Let's move on to his weapon. Already saw that he had that sacrificial. I don't think I'm gonna change anything there. It's his perfect weapon and it's already perfect level. There's nothing for me to do here. Let's move on to the artifacts. Obviously, he's gonna need the same emblem set, but I don't know if I even have any upgraded pieces. Could take this attack percentage one that I threw out earlier. That could work. I don't even have a 5-piece. There's not even a single crit rate circlet that I can use on him. Okay, never mind. This is pretty cooked. Okay, this is not even a 5 piece. I'm gonna have to get rid of this feather. Gonna just give him this one or something. That should work. I'm not going to upgrade these pieces because they are really scuffed and they're not even worth upgrading. Well, most of them aren't. I think I'd rather... I have like 18% crit rate, so I think I would rather change this for maybe like an attack percentage or something. Maybe we'll use this one. Oh, wait, I can take this upgraded one from Kaya instead. Has some attack percentage upgrades on it. That'll be helpful. Now, for his talents, I'm not even gonna bother, to be honest. Because all he's gonna do is just be a battery for our Elan. We cannot afford to build both characters. No way. So although this is, again, a pretty weak build, it works. It has, I think, enough energy recharge now. Yeah, 176 energy recharge. That's pretty good. Normally, you would want around 200 on him, but this is as far as we can get now because we can't have energy recharge here. We still only have a 4-star piece here, and I'm probably gonna keep that for Bennett if I don't get a better one, but we'll worry about that later. Okay, Xingqiu works now. He's a pretty good battery, so we can move on to pretty much our main damage dealer now, Cookie. Now, the reason I said I'm gonna get her to level 80 is because I learned that when you get the character that applies Hyper Bloom or just Bloom, when you get their levels higher, they do more damage. And that's besides obviously getting the stats for EM and stuff. It's just depending on how much level they have. So I'm gonna try to ascend Cookie and level her as much as I can. Probably gonna try to go to maybe 75 or 80. We'll do our best here. And then we're gonna worry about the rest. We're definitely gonna have problems with Mora, maybe books as well. I think the boss materials should be easy if I do it in a Air 60 world. The gems are fine. I can craft 19 of them. I'll just need to get some more of these Nakoids. That's fine. Probably gonna need to kill a lot of specters. Okay, that's fine too. Alright, I'm gonna get the Nakoids first. I'm gonna kill some specters and then we're gonna do the boss after that. Let's get the weeds. Alright, I got enough Nakoids. I got, I think, enough specters now. So I'm gonna need to do the boss. I am unfortunately unable to join Bob because the phone is still charging until this point. So I'm just gonna join another friend of mine instead. And we're gonna do this boss until we have 28 pieces in total. How many do we have? 7. We're gonna need 21 more. That's at least 7 runs. So we can use, let's say, 4 fragiles. I think this is... yeah, this is exactly 7 runs. So it should be enough as soon as we get that one extra resin up there. Alright, here we go. First run out of 7. At least I can help this time. And I'm not just gonna be sitting on the side. Right, should be guaranteed 3 pieces. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, nice. Double crit. Alright, 6 more runs and we should be done. Let's do this. Alright, there we go. Finally, the last run. 29 pieces. I just got my first 4 drop. Okay. Used up exactly all my resin. I have 0 resin left. Alright, let's see. We should be able to get Cookie all the way to 80 now without any issue other than Mora, but we'll worry about that when we get there. Start by leveling her up. And we already ran out of Mora. Okay. And we're still only at level 50. Let me see. We still have, only 17 fragiles left, dude. I still have to get her artifacts. And we're gonna have to level up most of these artifacts and the talents too, huh? Okay, I think we're gonna do all 7 runs and we're gonna leave 10 for the artifacts and just pray that it's enough, dude. Oh my god. This account is so tight on resources. I really hope this is gonna be enough to finish up Cookie. The reason I'm spending so much into her is she's pretty much our main DPS here. Like, Yelan's gonna deal a lot of raw damage, yes. But our bloom damage, our hyper bloom damage is all gonna be coming out of Cookie. And we're gonna need her to have as much level and as much EM as possible. On the bright side, I can see now that the strat is working flawlessly, dude. I can't wait to have this Cookie built. Alright, that's 1 run. 6 more to go. Let's do this. Alright, finally the last run. This should be all the Mora I'm gonna get for now. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get any more. 1.29 million. Okay. Hopefully it's enough for all we need with Cookie. Let's get back into ascending her now. Let's hope we can get her to 80 without issues. I think we're already gonna run out of books very soon. This might be a problem. Okay, at least we did ascend her to 80. Can we level her? Okay, 79. I'll take that. And it's actually so close to 80. Hang on. Can I maybe go to Teapot and maybe just buy a couple of them? I need to be trust rank level 8. Never mind. You know what? Level 79 is good. I don't want to waste an entire fragile on just a ley line. I still have to level up her weapon, get her artifacts, and level up her talents too. So I'm gonna take my time here. All right, for her weapon, there's no better option here. Anyways, we have to use this Iron Sting. Let me try to get that to 70 though. Probably gonna have to do this domain twice. Oh, dude, this is gonna cost. I don't know if I want this. I'm already pretty much out of Mora too. I've only got 300,000. I still have a full artifact set that I need to get. Oh my god. I mean, I could just go 2-piece Gilded Dreams and 2-piece Wanderers. That can work. But I don't think we have any Elemental Mastery pieces anywhere. Yeah, pretty much nothing. Only the feathers and the flowers, maybe. Yeah, we're gonna have to do her domain, dude. I think I'm gonna skip on leveling up her weapon for now. It'll give her just a little bit more elemental mastery. We'll get a lot more for having a full set, or at least 2-piece EM. Here, we're gonna have to walk to the Flower of Paradise domain. This is the best set for Hyper Bloom. If we don't get enough pieces here, we'll just use 2-piece EM, 2-piece EM, and hope for good luck. If not, then hopefully we can get a 4 set. We've only got 10 fragiles left for pretty much everything. I'm probably gonna use 8 of them on the domain and 2 more of them on ley lines so we can have enough Mora. Because I don't think 300k Mora is enough to upgrade all these pieces. Alright, here we go. Finally made it to the domain. Alright, I think we can solo this. Let's give this a try. Gonna do this till 8 runs or just until we get a 4 set if we get lucky. Let's hope for some good luck here. Here we go. I'm not sure if I can actually do this because of that Pyro Slime. I don't think my official is strong enough to take him down on her own. My god, that took forever, dude. Here's 1 run. HP. You know what? I'll use that if I get desperate. Another one. Okay. Not the greatest of pieces, unfortunately. I've also just realized I think it would be better if I use Jean instead of Fischl here because, yeah, overload is nice and all, but Fischl is not really applying as much overload as I want her to anyways, and her uptime is pretty low, and I need to be full HP all the time because of that C0 Bennett. I mean, she's already level 70. Let me see if I can just put something on her. Favonius would have been really nice for her, but I can't use that. Flute is not terrible because it has attack percentage, which means more healing. What do we have here? Can I just steal the same stuff that I had on my Fischl instead? I mean, I could take this one. It's a VV set. That'll make me at a 4-piece VV, actually. Maybe I should keep that. So I can actually swirl Pyro. You know what? I feel like this is better. And I just take this upgraded piece out of Fischl. You know what? This isn't half bad. I mean, obviously it's not as good a build as like Fischl's, but it's a VV set and she should heal me enough, I believe. Maybe I'll do 1 domain on this so I can get her burst up 1 or 2 more times. Would that be really worth it? I'm not sure. I think I just want her to have an energy recharge weapon though, because I want her burst back. I just maybe use that Skyrider 3-star. Maybe I can upgrade it a little bit. Oh, I'm gonna have to do this domain. You know what? Let's just do it. It's 1 run, dude. I genuinely think it's the better decision to do. I don't think Fischl is doing much in this team compared to what Jean will, especially to get that Bennett buff. Alright, just 1 run. However many that gives us, we'll upgrade Jean's weapon with. At least now we can actually swirl this. And we should be doing a lot more damage now. There we go. And we'll always be full HP because of Jean's burst. Yeah, I think I prefer this team a lot more than Fischl's. Alright, here we go. That's all I'm gonna spend. Let's upgrade the Skyrider as much as we can. Just want all the energy recharge I can get. Hopefully we don't use too much Mora here though, because that's gonna be problematic. Alright, I can get it to 70, but oh, that's gonna take so much Mora, dude. I think I'm gonna do it anyways. At least our first team is gonna be really good now. Oh my god, this hurts, dude. But at least we have good enough energy recharge on her now. And a little bit of attack. She won't heal much, but she will heal me to full HP at least. So our Bennett boost works. If only we had that C1 Bennett, dude. But it's okay. I am much more satisfied with this team, because I can also swirl with her. But that's enough with fixing Team 1. Let's get back into building Team 2 now. I gotta go back to that, I gotta go back to the artifact domain. I need some more Flower of Paradise pieces. Double Crit Flower, I don't need that. I need Elemental Mastery. Oh my god, it's the wrong set, but it's a double crit attack percentage. Oof. Oh, this is not going well, dude. Any better luck here? Elemental Mastery 4-star. Oh my god, that's something. I'll take that. Oh, that's the first EM piece I get. If I get a circlet or a goblet with EM, I don't even care if it's a 4-star. I'm gonna be happy. We just need 1 more piece, and then I'll be really happy to use this set fully, and not just 2-piece EM. The problem with this domain is it keeps giving me the wrong set. It's really unlucky. Oh, attack percentage. That's a really good piece though. This could be nice too. It has HP and EM. Oh, 4 more. I'm only gonna do 2 more runs, and then I'm gonna do 2 on ley lines, and that should be it, dude. Oh my god. I need better luck here. I've only got 2 runs left. 1 more run left, dude. Oh my god, please. No. No. We have 1 more run left. There's no way I'm getting an EM piece in the last run. Oh no. Please, Genshin. Don't ruin my plans like that. This can be so perfect. Oh, here we go. 1 last run. HP percentage. I mean, I could use it, but still. I really need the EM, bro. Oh my god. We still have the strong box, though. Let me first put the pieces I got. So, Flower of Paradise. Let's get maybe this one. Do we not have any with EM? Wow, we really don't. Okay, let's just take this one then. Take this feather, this sands with EM. Now I just need either a goblet or a circlet that have EM. If I do that, I'm gonna have a 4-piece already. I'm gonna have a 4-piece Flower of Paradise, and we're gonna have EM pieces. Let's go give the scam box a try. Maybe it actually gives us some luck here. There we go. Flower of Paradise lost. I already farmed all of these pieces, so I know they're not good. Just gonna double check. Alright, we're good. 1 full run, baby. Come on. We gotta get 1 EM piece here. That's a lot of circlets and 2 goblets. Come on. Oh, defense. Hydro, come on. Bro. The amount of double crits I'm getting. Crit damage. Crit damage. Crit damage. Bro! HP. Why did I get 3 crit damage pieces in a row? Oh my god. Attack with double crit. Bro. She's not that kind of a DPS. She needs elemental mastery. Alright, 1 more time. Only 25 pieces this time. Come on. Please. Please. No. Defense. Oh, healing bonus. Come on, man. At least we got a flower with EM now. 6 pieces. Come on. 1 goblet. Be the goblet with EM right now. Please. 1 more run. Ah, it's just a feather. Okay, I give up, dude. Let's just take this HP percentage and let's go here and use an off-piece EM. Oh, wait, do we not have any? Do we have a goblet with EM? I have the one on Bennett, but I don't think I can change into that, can I? I cannot take the one on Jean as well because she needs it for the 4-piece VV. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the one from Bennett then because Bennett, I think, already has a 4-piece. Yeah, he does. He'll be fine. Unfortunately, this means we're not going to be able to change this HP piece for energy recharge though. But it's okay. Now let's just put that HP piece here. Now we have a 4-piece Flower of Paradise lost. I am going to upgrade and max out this goblet as much as I can. But actually before I do that, let me go spend the last 2 fragiles I have on ley lines because I'm completely out of Mora. And hopefully these 2 are enough to get all these artifacts up. Because if they are not, then I am just cooked. But our hyper blooms are doing 13,000 now, dude. This is going crazy good. 14k and a half? I like this. Okay. Alright, there we go. That's all, literally all the resin. We have no resin at all left. This is the first time I ever do that. This is the first time I ever use up all the resin on the account. Holy. This account was indeed cooked. Alright, let's use up the pieces to upgrade this. Definitely gonna max this out. Oh, it all went into HP. That's so beautiful. It couldn't have gone more perfect than that. Alright, now this EM piece here. This matters the most. Alright. Don't really care how this rolls again because it's just a 4-star piece. But HP or energy recharge would be nice. Okay, I'll take ER. Alright, I think I'm gonna upgrade the flower instead of the feather. The flower gives HP obviously, and that's more useful for her. Okay, 246,000 more to max this piece out. Here we go. Okay, that didn't actually roll bad at all. I don't mind this. At least we got some EM out of it. Could upgrade the circlet actually. Let's just use whatever we have left for the circlet. Defense really? Out of everything here? Let's get this to level 12. Crit damage. Oh my god, defense again. That's terrible. Okay, let's try the feather now. I want to maybe hope when we get this to level 12 it goes into EM maybe once. Come on. Oh, energy recharge. I'll take that though. Can we go to level 12 here? Yeah, but it didn't go into EM. Okay. Well, now we have no level up books at all. Literally 0 level up books. 0 Mora, 0 resin. We have used up literally everything we could on this account. This is all I have now. I cannot even upgrade her talents. There's no chance. I mean, all it's gonna do is really give us some more healing anyways, which is fine. I don't think leveling this up means more hyper bloom damage, but even if it does, there's literally nothing I can do anymore. This is literally all I can do for Cookie. 29,000 HP, 600 EM, Flower of Paradise. Iron Sting, that's only at level 50, sadly. Okay, I think we're finally done now. Well, since both teams are finally fully built now, there's only one thing left to do. And that is to bully our favorite friend Drake and actually test our teams on it. We don't have this teleport point, but when has that ever stopped me from getting to Drake? I am running all the way there. I do not care. Hey, Drake! Oh, I bet you miss me so much. Alright, let me get my bursts out of him first. Oh my god, it's the first time you meet Drake in your world? Wasn't that just beautiful? Alright, I'm gonna test Baiju's team first, and then we're gonna test the other team. Here we go. Okay, this is actually working perfect. 18,000 per bloom, or hyper bloom. And we're applying so much Dendro with this normal attack, dude. This is amazing. And there's no way we're gonna die. Our bursts come back right away. Oh my god, I love this team, dude. This is so satisfying to play. Oh my god. It might have taken us more than one rotation to kill it, but this is such a satisfying team. You don't die, you pretty much don't have to even dodge, you just normal attack and you'll be fine with 2 healers. And you have 2 off fields that get their burst back in time, dude. This is amazing. I love this team. Let's check out the other one. I want to check out team 1 now, especially since we changed our Jansen here. We're gonna change it for Jean. Oh no, sorry, Fischl, not Jansen. Alright, let's test out this mavuika team. I feel like it's actually gonna be stronger, this team, but we'll see. Here we go. Boom! 122,000. 30k per charge. I think it's also gonna be 2 rotations, yeah. Our Jansen is really missing out on energy recharge though. There we go. Yeah, I think every team needs 2 rotations per boss, but you know what? I think this should be enough for floor 11, baby. May not be the strongest teams that I've ever built. Obviously, the amount of resin really kept this as efficient as possible, as some would say. But I think we're ready for the Abyss. Let's try our best. Here we go, baby. Finally to the Abyss. Been working on this account for days now because it had like no resources. I had to farm everything by hand. Alright, since we're gonna start from floor 9, I'm just gonna skip through floor 9 and 10 and I'll be back once we get to floor 11. Alright, dude, that was floor 10 done and this stuff was so easy. I can't wait to show you these teams in action, dude. Okay, let me see what kind of teams I'm gonna put here. It seems like it's just DPS on both sides anyways. If anything, there are more enemies in the second half and more single targets in the first one. I think I'll put mavuika down where there are more enemies. I think she's better at that because of her charge attack. And this guy, she'll get free vaporizes from him. Okay, dude, floor 11. Finally, after so long on fixing this account because it had like no resources, we are finally ready to give this Abyss a try. I am so ready for this, dude. We used up every single bit of Mora, every single bit of XP books, and not a single resin is left. First time I've ever done that in my entire life. Oh, here we go, baby. Let's do this. Minus defense, 40% attack. That'll be nice for the second team. Here we go. Let's destroy this. Alright. Prepare to watch this damage. And I'm just never gonna take damage anyways because I'm just gonna keep healing it. Oh, I love this team. It's 18,800 a hyper bloom now, dude. That's insane. Wow, this guy actually hurts. I need to be careful. And he has some kind of debuff on me. I'm not healing as much, but it should be fine. That first half was done so quickly, dude. We got this. Now it's time for the second team. This should be just as easy. Mavuika is really strong here. Boom, 136,000. Yeah, look at these guys getting destroyed. 1 rotation each. That's literally all I need. Again, the problem is our Jansen not getting her burst that often though. Once she gets a 5-star piece that has energy recharge, it will be a lot better. Because she just needs a teeny tiny bit more. Alright, let me get some bursts maybe before we finish this. Let me do this so we can get her burst maxed out. Alright, let's just kill it. This is the second half. Oh my god, first chamber, 3 stars. That was so easy. We even had time to get our bursts back. Let's go for chamber 2, baby. Another minus defense plus attack. Okay, I'll take that. Here we go. Don't have any of our bursts up actually. This is not good. This one's gonna take a little bit of time. Need my cooldowns back. I don't want to kill her this quickly because there's a Y up after and he's gonna take my bursts. I want to get my bursts ready so I can use them right before the Y up spawns. Alright, there we go. Let's just kill this. Let's use our bursts really quickly. Okay. Now we should be able to take his shield down. We have both Yelan and Xingqiu's burst up. Come on, just a little bit more. Oh, come on. I was right there. Oh, now we have to get our burst back up again. Oh, that was so close, dude. That's fine, though. This is the second half anyways. We're pretty much done with it. We still have so much time left. Here we go. I thought this was the second half, actually. This is not the second half. This is the first half. Okay, that kind of took a long time then. I thought that was the second half. I kind of messed up. But we still have really long, so I think we're fine. Gotta focus these guys and kill them before they can respawn. I don't have any lunar charge there. I have nothing out of Nutcry. Need to do these with the normal raw characters. Alright, we're gonna take care of 2 more. I'm just gonna focus one of them and try to finish him first and then do another rotation for the other. Because they keep going really far away from each other. I can't hit them both at the same time. Okay, one last enemy. I still have a minute and a half for this. I'm fine. I'm actually gonna try to get all my bursts here. Let's try to get Janssen's as well. It's gonna be really important for the last chamber. Alright, here we go. Let's just kill it. Alright, there we go. Chamber 2 done with all of the stars. Just one more, baby. We are so close to doing this. Elemental skill damage. I'll take that. Okay. Oh, we have these 2 guys again. Huh. Not sure how this team will do against them. At least I'm hitting them both at the same time. I'm not sure how the blooms work when it comes to that, though. But I mean, they're dying, and they're dying really fast. This is actually a lot faster than the other team, too. Oh, now we gotta take care of this guy, too. Oh, my God. Okay, that's a lot of enemies, dude. Ooh. I think I might have overestimated myself a little bit. That's a lot of enemies. We still have a second half to take care of, too. Oh my God, dude, I have got less than a minute for the other team. And I just lost baizhu. Oh no. Come on, just die. Oh, I've got so little time for this team. There's no way I can 3-star this. Oh no. It's only 2 opponents. Maybe they are easy ones. I don't remember exactly what they were. Oh my God, are you kidding me? That guy dodged my burst. You know what? I'm just gonna kill it so I see what kind of enemy is the second one. Because if it's like a really annoying boss, then there's no chance anyways. Oh, it's just a wire? No, hang on, dude. I can do this. I need to retry. Let's try this one more time. I feel like we can do this. Right, this is actually going so much better than the first run. Alright, we have a little over a minute now. As long as I don't get my burst dodged here one more time, it should be fine. Just take a little bit of distance. Alright, and a crit as well. Gotta do one more rotation. I need my bursts up. Oh no, I can't get my Benny burst. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, I don't think this is doable. Because even if I take the shield down, I'm not gonna have enough time for another rotation. And that was the fastest I could have done this anyways. Think we might have to settle for 2 stars in this last one. Yeah, I already missed out my chance. Yeah, 6 minutes and 20 seconds. Barely had enough time to do 2 stars, but here we go, baby. Floor 11 cleared. Unfortunately, I didn't get all of the stars. I did miss one, but hey, I mean, that is an improvement. We weren't even able to clear floor 9, and now we clear floor 9 and floor 10 and floor 11. We're just missing 1 star, and we were so close. If you just use your normal resin to build up these characters a little higher level, a little bit more into talents. Same thing with the other team. Get Cookie maybe an EM piece here instead of that HP one. Then you would have probably been able to do it. But unfortunately, this is the best we can do. It is an improvement though. And I'm pretty happy with how this account turned out. It was really fun. We managed to finish pretty much all our goals and plans. We have 2 teams capable of destroying the abyss all the way till floor 11. Only missing 1 star. We cleared domains without any issues. We kill all the bosses in the map with just 1 or 2 rotations. I'll take this as a win. Thank you again, Killswitch, for letting me use your account. It was really fun. And hey, if you guys want your account to be included in one of my videos, make sure to join my Discord server. I'll have the link down in the description, and you can apply there for your account to be fixed completely for free. I do not charge anything for this. I even run giveaways there all the time for Welkin Moons, and I do building competitions, so even if you don't want your account to be fixed, it might be worth it just to stop by. But anyways, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you know when I upload next. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.